So here we are, the almost end of the game.
Cool.
Question marks.
The North Pole.
Oh right, I remember now. North Pole, it looks like global warming has really affected it.
Yeah. Also, side note, these end levels have some pretty awesome music. This one track plays throughout a few of the levels. They don't all have different songs like the first game, but this is a pretty decent song, so I don't really have complaints.
That's good. I was trying to listen, and you guys keep talking for some reason.
Yeah.
Is the jerkiness we're seeing, is that part of the level, or is that just the thing freaking out?
I think it might just be the recording.
Ah.
Also, yeah, the things that pull the walls together like that, you can actually shoot them when you get to the top. I don't think I showed that off the first time we saw them. But
If you don't shoot them, do they keep pulling the walls closer?
yeah, I think not this one, but I think the next one. They'll just pull it until the walls close together, and then they'll fly away.
Oh, these guys again.
You can actually, if you like air dash, as soon as that thing lets go of you, you can like bypass this pit. There's another hole that you can fall down here. The top path is easier, but I decided to take this bottom path just to kind of show it off. It's a little more interesting. It's also much more annoying, but oh well.
Yeah. You gotta shoot your platforms now before you can use them.
They tend to do that a lot in the Megaman X series. In the last levels, they tend to give you like a vertical shaft and then put like a ton of enemies on the walls.
They did that like in the last game too, didn't they? Like for some similar stuff. So.
It's a pretty common occurrence.
Yeah, I was just remembering lots of these vertical shafts.
Yeah. That one was a little bit close.
That's convenient how there's that little notch there,
Yeah, exactly.
as always.
Well, it's for the robot.
Oh, of course. The other ones were just kind of suicide then, is that one?
Yeah. First boss.
First boss. Not really a new boss.
Oh, this guy again.
The same boss. But this time we'll use his weakness.
Bubbles.
Yes.
Often the toughest looking bad guys have the fondness for bubbles.
Yes, he is.
And
There's really nothing to talk about. The only new thing is that those little blocks appear throughout in like random places throughout the arena, and it kind of makes dodging his spike ball a little easier. But it's basically the exact same boss fight as before.
so when you shoot the bubbles, do they just like start rising automatically?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. That's kind of good. Uh-oh. Don't die though.
It might look like I'm going to die.
It's all an illusion.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm biting my nails here. This is like watching Bambi all over again.
Now we have to watch him talk very slowly.
Oh, God.
Although his posture is kind of funny because he's like bending over there. So it looks like he's having a bit of trouble getting those words out.
That's because he overloaded his
He
circuits.
wrote them on the floor so that he'd be able to see them.
so that he can remember them.
Yeah.
His script is
In
on the
case of
ground.
defeat, read these. Everybody needs a good cheat sheet.
Exactly. But now he blows up for real this time.
He blew up
Now
very
you farm
slowly
bats
also.
to get your health back, right?
Yeah, this is the end of the stage. In the next stage,
Oh,
we get everything back.
I was hoping for some grinding action there. That, yeah.
Nope. I am not a YouTube LP.
We only upload them to YouTube, incidentally.
Exactly. Also, one thing that I'll note, you can't really tell from that, but every time you beat one of these levels, more of the base on the world map collapses.
Oh,
You'll notice it the next time a little bit more, but it's kind of a neat
That's
little
good.
detail.
that's cool.
I never actually noticed, I never commented on it before either, but after you beat the dinosaur tank level, it actually turns into like a little wreck on the world map too.
That's cool, too.
It's neat little
I think
details.
we need to kill Chill Penguin again to, like, reverse these global warming things, because it worked in the last game.
We need to kill Chill Penguin again to fix the space-time continuum.
Yes,
Something like that.
Exactly.
And
So
Boomer
this-
Kawanger.
Just because.
Yeah,
Just,
he
he
just-
always.
yeah, he's just got it coming.
Boy, those platforms could sure move faster. Eh?
Yeah, but this one especially, because it goes straight up, so you kind of have to wait for it for a while. And I'm always afraid that I'm going to jump and hit those spikes and kill
That's
myself.
what I would be afraid of.
This looks incredibly annoying.
It looks that way, but once you get used to the level layout, it's really not that bad. And also, I realize I actually need that bat.
Oh hey,
Need them for
Ah.
that. Those blocks
That
you
was
can
fancy.
actually you can use the spinning wheel to get through those blocks, and you might think there's a sweet power up on the other side, but I think it's just an extra life, so I didn't bother.
well if you're bad at the game, like Crazed and I are, then
Yeah.
It's actually
Me-
kind of hard to get, and you're probably if you're bad at the game, then you're probably going to kill yourself trying to get it. So
That's-
At least you'll have
kind
tried.
of-
yeah. Also, look who's back.
Aha, crazy
Oh.
Psycho Man. Oh, he has like did he have that eye last time?
I think he did.
Really?
I think
Maybe
so.
I'm just misremembering.
So this boss is incredibly infuriating. You'll notice that we haven't actually damaged him up until that point because you need to destroy all of the cannons on the front before you can actually damage him.
Oh,
And the
that's close.
spikes on the ground are instant kill, but luckily
Oh man.
there's kind of a way to cheese this boss. If you charge up the Sonic Cutter, which is his weakness, you can do that. So basically you just need to stand right underneath him and just keep charging it up. And his little attacks there can still hit you, but they'll be hitting you a lot less often. And you won't have to worry about dodging and falling onto the spikes because
And that really chunks his health pretty good too.
it does, yeah. But yeah, the most annoying part about this boss fight is the fact that you got, a third of a screen to work with and instant kill spikes on the ground.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Well,
this wouldn't be a hard boss.
Right.
Well, any kind of mobility restriction is a big deal in boss fights.
Yeah, fair enough.
The robot prophecies. Oh man.
Yes.
That makes so much sense.
Yep.
It's like the Matrix or something.
Yeah.
Now he blows up.
I like how he waited nicely until after his monologue was complete.
No, of course.
Well, what do
So,
you think
so
this is?
considerate.
At least it's not like as bad as
Assassin's
like Assassin's
Creed?
Creed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
Where they go on for 15
Yeah.
minutes with a punctured throat.
Stab
It's
him
like
in the
a-
throat.
Yeah. It's like a soliloquy of Shakespearean epicness.
Yes, or opera. One of the two.
Something
True.
like that.
You can sing about how you're dying, meanwhile everybody else wants to die. But,
And today, ladies and gentlemen, that's called soap opera.
So yeah, there
Just
you can
fun
kind of
facts.
see a little bit more as damage has been done.
She'll have to keep paying attention to that.
Yeah, it'll become really obvious as we beat the next few stages here. Also,
Man,
the
these
music.
bats are like in every level. It's like zoo bats.
The bats are basically there to just annoy you. So yeah, they are like Zubats actually. The items back here you can get with the strike chain, but I couldn't do it and I got kind of frustrated, so I just kind of left.
We don't care about the internet that much.
No, we don't. And I'll warn you right now, I'm really bad at these puzzles.
Puzzles, you say?
Yeah, the platform, it changes direction every time you jump on it. And you gotta use it to climb the shaft here. I guess you don't
Oh, I
really
see.
have to use it because you can jump on walls, but
What's the pig triceratops again?
yep. Also, that enemy disappeared.
Yeah,
I don't know where he went, but
he got uploaded somewhere or something.
yeah, this time we actually have to use this thing. And like I said, I'm really bad at these.
So just every time you jump on it, it goes clockwise.
Yes.
Looks like. Okay.
These kind of platforms appear in a bunch of different platformers. There's one kind of like it in Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, I remember those. They just like the spherical things with arrows on
and
it.
I always hated those
it
levels because I sucked at navigating those things.
Well, they'd always put the instant kill spikes on the walls on those levels too.
Yeah.
I liked Yoshi's Island. That was probably my favorite platform.
That was a pretty good game. I
I was younger.
think there's an LP of it going on right now, actually.
I'll have to check that out. I wasn't like amazing at it, but I had fun.
That was pretty decent.
I used to be like, it's funny, like, because I used to play Mario, like Super Mario, all the time when my cousins would bring their Super Nintendo over, and then you take 10 years and you haven't played it in a decade, and I try again, and man, I suck. Can't do anything. I used to be able to beat the game, but not anymore. So
up here is kind of a secret little area. You can only get there if you freeze one of the bats down below and jump up to the ladder.
Oh, I see.
I don't know why I killed that bat so many times. Okay, the secret in here, we actually need to have full health, which is why I used an energy tank there. So, okay, so I get to this point and I'm like, okay, I'll freeze these things. Yeah, no, you can't freeze those enemies. And then I panicked.
Oh, no. Try again.
Yep, but there is a pretty good secret up there. Well, not a really good secret, but it's good enough.
It's good enough to try again for.
Exactly.
So, is there like a certain class of enemies that you can't freeze, or is it just arbitrary?
I think it's
that's the only way you can get there, or what?
I think it's just like
big...
those enemies in particular. They're like big and they take a lot of hits, and you can't really freeze them. Also, you can use the invincibility frames you get after you get hit by an enemy to get across spikes like that.
Oh,
but
so that's what you were trying?
Yeah. I don't know why I left that in. I think...
So we can laugh at you. Because you mocked me in the last video. I think it's fair that we all take a moment to sarcastically applaud.
I think I was supposed to
well
edit...
done.
I think I was supposed to edit this out, and I don't think I did. So you might have to watch me fail a few times here.
You always fail,
okay.
So...
I'll enjoy it. Oh, man.
It was at this point that I was getting kind of frustrated.
This is what save states are for.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's an extra life right at the top of this ladder, so I could just keep trying it over and over and over again.
So at least they're not being like complete dicks about it. Like,
yeah,
they put like enemies that you can't freeze right at the end of the spikes.
You don't need to freeze them; you just need to destroy them. And
but the gun that you're gonna have out is probably gonna be the bat. Oh, there you go.
There we go. Yeah,
or
this is
the
the
bat.
Oh. But I still need full health, so I've got to use a sub-tank. Now, this is where the dick move is. Because we need to air dash in two different directions.
Goodness.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't... Oh.
And somehow I managed to get that on my first try. I'm usually really bad at that, but...
The fates were kind.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh ho!
Whoa.
Upgrade.
Yep. Secret capsule.
I think he's the 12th Silent. Wow, you are so cool. What is this? This is supposed to be like a mockery video, and he's like...
Yeah.
Oh.
Step inside for a special surprise, little boy.
So kids, if an old man says you are so special and tells you to step inside for a surprise, don't do it. This has been a public
How
service
did I know
announcement.
that this video was going to go there as soon as that happened?
Because
Either
it's us,
Play-Doh
that's why.
or the 12 Cylon, or both.
So what did you get? I totally
We got
didn't pay
another
attention.
Street Fighter move. Rather than the Hadoken, we got the Shoryuken, the dragon.
Oh hey, that's like worms.
Yeah, kind of.
Is it useful or
Not really. It's useful in about 2 situations. Other than that, it's pretty much more of a hindrance than anything.
Is it a one-hit kill like the other one is?
It is, yes. Well,
But it's
not
just harder to
quite,
land?
but pretty close. But you can actually climb up the shaft if you freeze one of these bugs. I don't really know how you do it, but I've read about how you can do it a few times, and I've never really seen it explained very well. So I think it involves using the the Giga Crusher move or whatever it's called, because it moves you up a little bit, and then you can dash over to the wall. Something like that.
That's pretty obscure.
Yeah. But
That was style points right there in the Superman entrance. I liked that.
yeah. So okay.
What?
Remember how Agile had a body the last time?
I do seem to recall him having a body, yes.
Well, the thing about this boss is that I don't know if their intention was to put him inside a spaceship, because it looks more like they made him a spaceship.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So this boss fight's a kind of weird. It's also a very easy boss fight.
This is like Bo Spider on easy mode or something.
His weakness is the magnet mine, which you can control. So all you need to do is just keep firing and hold up, and you win.
I like how he has like the atrophied wings and legs, and then just his head. Right
Yeah.
in the middle. And then like
I don't get this boss. It's like, I mean, with Surgus, it was like, okay, we're gonna put him inside a vehicle. No, with Agile, it's we are going to make him a vehicle.
yeah,
I don't get it.
The first of a new race. He's the future.
Now, this is actually one of the bosses that the Shoryuken comes really handy, because this is the other reason why this boss is really easy. And
Oh man,
yeah.
that's pretty good.
See, the problem with the Shoryuken otherwise is that when you're falling downward, you'd have no control. So if you use it and you happen to fall over a pit of spikes and you're not like invincible like this, then you'll just die, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, that's
So it's
no good.
really situational. There's basically 2 bosses that it comes in handy on, and that's about it. It looks cool though.
Yeah, no, I think it looks better than the Hodoken did. It has a better animation.
Yeah, I definitely.
You definitely, yes.
Yeah. So you'll notice that we haven't run into any of the old bosses yet. We haven't had to
Yeah.
fight any of them. There's a
Just
reason
like
for that.
They're in here?
From now on in the X series, we don't like run into them as we go through the levels. They just plonk us down in a room with 8 teleporters and say,
Oh, I've actually seen this kind of thing before. It was in one of
Mhm.
the PlayStation ones. Some guy was just like doing a boss run
yeah.
because he was like queuing up for a game. And
My goal for this level was to beat all 8 bosses on 1 health bar. I won't say if I succeed or not, but there you go.
Place your bet.
Using their weaknesses, though, yeah.
Yes. But there's actually health pickups in that the big main room. That they're on some of the upper platforms, but I won't go anywhere near them. So.
Well, this isn't starting super well.
Bubble Crab is just really annoying. That's about it. He goes down pretty fast with his weakness.
Yeah, that took like 8 shots or something. It's crazy.
The annoying thing about the wheel is that you can only have one on screen at a time. So if it's sitting in the corner doing nothing, you have to
Right.
wait for it to disappear before you can shoot another one. And that's usually
And if you
where I
like
take
switch
it.
weapons, it doesn't like disappear or anything?
No, you can't switch weapons.
Oh, okay. And you can do these bosses in any order?
Any order you want. Yeah, that's where the health pickups are, up there.
Yeah, I see those.
But I'll ignore those.
Fastidiously. This is kind of like those Kirby boss arenas or whatever. that they
Yeah.
give
Exactly.
you. Oh.
I always do that when I fight him.
Just get kneed in the face.
And since he is a fire type, we need to use a water attack.
Of course.
It's the rule of Pokemon.
Yes. Oh, wow. He needed one that like sinks though, because he's not moving.
No.
But you've got his pattern down though.
This kind of begins the pattern where you can basically stun lock the bosses if you use their weaknesses. Because as you can see, this isn't particularly difficult.
You're gonna mess up one of these wall jumps. Just watch.
I don't think I do.
Oh man.
Hey, I've got to conserve my energy. Oh.
Oh,
I
oh,
do.
oh, oh!
I think I just did that because I wanted some variety.
You wanted to show
Yeah,
off.
okay.
Yeah.
Showing off for all the ladies in our LP thread. Oh man.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
This is pretty rapid fire. Oh, this guy again. He was my favorite.
Oh man,
Wire
awesome
sponge.
sponge, dude.
His weakness is the Sonic Cutter. And the
Makes
interesting
sense.
thing about him is that he actually has a unique death animation if you kill him with his weakness.
Oh.
So-
Just his design is amazing. He has like the WWE shorts going on kind of thing, almost with the belt. And then like,
You reminded me, I was actually watching the Food Network the other day, and they were cooking with whatever plant this guy is. And
Oh, man.
when they started talking
whatever
about
he
it,
is.
when they started talking about it, I was like, hey, I know what that is.
That's wire sponge. What show is that? Oh wow.
We cut it in half.
Light
This
sponges.
game now rated 18 plus.
That's how sponges reproduce, actually.
Yeah, he's just gonna come back as 2 next time, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the show I was watching was Chopped.
Oh, I love chopped. What plant is he supposed to be again? What vegetable?
I think it's called the loofah.
The
Oh,
loofah,
right,
Really?
right,
Yeah. And if you keep letting it grow, it turns into like
right.
a loofah that you use in the
Yeah.
shower.
I like how it actually like makes him burn up when you hit him.
Yeah. The little animations like that are pretty neat.
Unleash the rabbit, come on. I want it. Oops. Too slow.
The weird thing is that he has the unique animation when he's like that. When he actually turns to a moth, he doesn't have it anymore. He just has a, oh no, I got hit animation.
If you get hit by the sparkles, do you just get damaged or do you fall
Yeah,
asleep
you
or
just take
something?
damage.
Oh, okay. I was hoping for like some sleep powder or something.
No. I think Magna Centipede is the only one that actually
Thanks. This
affects your status.
He was a cool boss.
Yep. We'll be seeing him again shortly.
Joy.
Right
Well,
now,
you're
actually.
like halfway. There you go. You're like halfway dead right now, so.
Pretty much. But
Oh,
Magna
man.
Centipede is... He's really not that hard if you use his weakness.
Oh, you get rid of his tail, then
Yeah.
he can't like poison you, right?
And basically, you can hit him, if you just stand in the middle of the room, you can hit him from any point in the room.
Oh, because it's like scatters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So he's really not that hard of a boss fight. The only hard thing is that he just keeps teleporting like that. And he likes to do it, he'll teleport in and then immediately teleport out, and you'll just miss. He likes to do that a lot. Especially when
But
he's
yeah,
low
if
on
you
health.
you haven't missed like a single silk shot or that one you missed.
Yeah.
But
You basically only have to dodge his ninja stars at this point.
he takes quite a few comparative hits too.
He does, yeah. But I mean, he doesn't have his tail anymore, so he's pretty much neutered as far as any threat goes.
I mean, he's a centipede without like 98 of his legs now, so
basically.
I guess if you're counting his arms, then 96. Like, he's not staying still enough for me to count. It looks like he might have 6 left.
Yeah.
So that would be 94. I'm good at math.
Educational LPs.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
we're pretty much the Sesame Street of.
I wish.
Now I feel like we need to edit a lot of our videos. But,
This is the
Yeah.
fun boss fight. If you use Crystal Snail's weakness, which is the Magnet Mine, you get to have some real fun with him. And, yeah. This is why. Now, the thing about him is that you separate him from his shell. If you dash into his shell, you basically, like, kick it around the room. So you can just sit there as he desperately, because he won't attack you until he gets back into his shell. So he'll just try and jump back into his shell, and you can just keep booting it around and just screwing with it the whole time. It's just so much fun.
Oh man,
I think
this
the
is
creators of Mega Man don't understand how snails work.
No,
this is like elementary school bullying all over again.
pretty much, yeah.
Not like I ever did that, but you know, yeah, it's like keep away. I like.
I just like doing that. It's so much fun. And his shell stays there after he blows up.
It looks like it almost has a face. The shell, really shocked face with eyes on top.
Well, of
It's
course
probably its own
shell.
separate robot too, knowing this game.
Yeah, it probably
It
is.
probably is.
They're a symbiotic entity.
Yep.
Exactly.
Also, since you guys were giving me crap for not dodging the ostrich's attacks the last time, I go through this entire fight. I think I only get hit by one. So, ha.
I'll
One
be
is
counting.
more than none.
I am. Hey, I am still good at video games. I prove it here. Also, the background of this arena reminds me of the end of Watchmen.
I haven't seen that
Yeah.
movie yet.
Yeah, it does.
Probably should. I want to read the graphic novel first, though.
You do. You have to.
It's pretty good.
I want to read Mouse.
Read what?
Mouse?
Oh yeah,
I haven't heard of that.
The one by Art Spiegelman, right?
yeah. It's German, and it's like
Yeah. It's like a
Oh, so-
Nazi pastiche kind of thing.
yeah,
Oh, that was one.
Yeah,
So
it was
it's
with
like
mice.
MAUS or something?
Yeah.
What?
yeah.
Mouse?
It's supposed to
Yeah.
be really good.
He was in my area like a year ago, but I didn't go to see him because I hadn't read it yet. Kind of regret that.
Well, you had to go see Adam Baldwin.
I did. I did see Adam Baldwin. It was awesome, I must say. I have my autograph over here somewhere. Yes, audience of the LP, you are talking to somebody who met Adam Baldwin.
That is a pretty pathetic call for attention, if you
Yeah.
ask me.
You're a pretty pathetic person.
I have been associated.
At least I met
recently with a
Adam
famous
Baldwin,
person.
dick.
What's that?
I said at least I met Adam Baldwin.
Well, shut up.
Man.
I saw him actually stop a child from crying, which is kind of contrary to what you think he would be.
It's a good point.
He is a cool actor.
He is.
So you might notice the Wheel Gator's weakness is the strike chain, but the annoying thing about it is that every time you hit him with it, he goes back underwater and does this every single time you hit him. So I just said screw that. I went back to just the double charged X Buster because it does more damage and it's a lot
It's
faster. And since I was almost dead, I wasn't going to take any risks in prolonging
So
the
you
fight.
chickened out, in other words, you know? Didn't fan up.
Yeah, I chickened out and used, you know, I guess it's not really less powerful of an ability because it still takes out like four bars of health.
If he drilled like at the top where your health and energy bars cover up, would you not be able to see the marks on the walls?
I believe so, yes.
That would be.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever happened to me though. I'm usually not that high on the wall whenever he uses it, so. Next, everything explodes.
You weren't kidding.
That's par for the course in this game.
Sigma?
Yes.
So that means that you did it successfully, eh?
Yep.
Good
What?
job.
Sigma?
Also,
Oh, wait,
yeah,
oh,
Sigma's
Sigma.
back.
Sorry, I totally don't read dialogue in this game for whatever reason.
I know, you're so not used to actually having to care about it, but it's actually interesting now. What a
Not,
twist.
not really.
Sorry, I was like, no, not at all. But new toys, you know? I'm
New
into
toys. Exciting password screen.
That's not the new toy.